Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today's video is going to be a little different. Instead of covering one feature, we are going to cover 4 major updates that Odoo shipped this week. So I'll cover each feature in a day. I'm going to show you every single one of them live in a real Odoo instance with real data. Here's why this matters. Most tutorials videos show you the happy path. Click here, done. But when you are actually running a business on Odoo, you need to understand why things work the way they do. So today, for every feature, I am going to show you the full workflow from setup to the final output. The 4 things we are covering. Number 1, US payroll now covers 21 states. We are going to create an employee, assign their state, build a contract, and generate a real payslip. Number 2, accounting send and print workflow got redesigned. We have a live invoice. We are going to send it and create a credit note. And I'll explain the difference between a credit note and a refund. And number 3 here, event tracks now have a dedicated dashboard. We are going to build a full conference agenda from scratch. And number 4 here, spreadsheet global filters. We will build a live dashboard and apply filters. Everything you see is running on a live Odoo instance. No mockups. So let's grab a coffee and get started the video. So first thing here, let's go into the payroll module. So I'm opening the Odoo here. Later you will find it in the main app menu. If you don't see, you have to install. Once you are inside of payroll, which is located here only. Payroll. Take a moment to look at the menu at the left. You got employees, payslips, reporting, and configuration. Today, we are touching all of them in order because that's the actual workflow here. Before you can run payroll, you need to an employee properly set up. So employee setup is required here. So I have few employees. Like I'm picking one here, Alex John, who is software engineer. Now let me show you what fields are actually matter for US payroll. First, the work address is here, as work address is filled by US address. This is critical because this is how Odoo determines which state's tax rules apply. If Alex works from home in Ohio, the work address should reflect Ohio. The state on this address is what drives the entire state withholding calculation. And second thing is here, look at the private information tab. In here, you all find the employee home address, social security number field, and marital status, all of which affect payroll calculations. The W4 information that employees submit, their withholding allowances flows through here. And in HR setting, you control what time zones this employee works in and their user account if they have Odoo access. Small details, but they matter when you are running payroll for a distributed team. And next thing is here, we need to create an employee contract here. In payroll, then I have to create the contract though. So contract I'm creating from fast Jan to indefinite. So it will take accordingly. Then we have to mention the wages. Everything I have already executed through the DearERP and now I'm showing you in the same way. Now I have to click on save here. Now I am moving into the payslips to create the payslips here. So I have to click new off cycle. So employee, if you remember here, we have used for Alex Johnson. The moment when we select the employee, watch what happens here. Odoo automatically pulls the contract, the salary structure, and the paid period. It pre-fills all of these based on the contract we just set up. This is the power of having everything connected. Structure is autofilled and period is autofilled to the current month, and contract also autofilled to Alex contract. Everything in a setup way. So now I'll click compute sheet here. This is where the magic happens. Odoo runs through every single rule in the salary structure one by one and calculate the results. Outstanding. So when I click compute sheet, everything gets displayed accordingly. Look at these lines. You have got basic salary, then federal tax withholding, then the state specific tax. In this case, Ohio state income tax, then social security, Medicare, and any other deductions. Every single line is calculated automatically based on the gross salary and the tax table built into the system. This is what supporting 21 states actually means. Each of these states' lines contain the correct tax brackets, rates, and rules for that specific state. A year ago, if you had an employee in a state Odoo didn't support, this line would either show 0 or show an error. The payslip is now in draft. To finalize it, you have to click confirm here. But for this demo, I'll leave it in draft so we can see the full breakdown. So now I'll show you the salary structure also. In payroll, there is configuration and then there is a structure here. So once you see the structure, you get to know how this get up here. If you want to see how these tax rules are built, go to configuration, salary structure. You can see the list of salary structure. Notice they are now sorted alphabetically. Alabama, California, Colorado, Georgia, and all the way down the list. This alphabetical organization is a small but meaningful signal that Odoo is treating US payroll as a first-class feature, not an afterthought. Inside each structure, you all find salary rules. Each rule is a computation formula. This is where Odoo encodes state tax law. You don't need to touch these, but it's good to know they exist and they are maintained. That's it for today. We will discuss and see the upcoming feature, which is accounting. So this one change about the accounting also, which contains the send and print button, credit notes, entire workflow we will see and discuss in a detail. If you found this video useful and helpful, like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. Don't forget to share with your friends and family, and see you in the next upcoming video.